of January 16th. Do I have a motion to approve the
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second the motion.
Meeting of January 16th is approved. First order on the table today is the Immaculate Conception Parish School. Hi, could you please state your name for the record, please?
Could you please press down the speaker? Thank you.
My name is Father George Zal. I'm the pastor of Immaculate Conception Parish and sort of headmaster of the school, I guess you'd say.
Great, thank you. And you're applying for a one-day license?
Yes, we're having a, what do they call it, a pot of gold. And we serve food and wine, with your permission.
And this is for what type of?
It's to raise funds to keep the school open, and that we.
Great. Any other questions?
So this is the normal
It's a-
protocol dinner?
It's
beer
a
and
normal
wine?
protocol. We've been running this, I guess, for 10 years or so.
10 years, yes.
We've
So
done this.
everything will be exactly the same as it has in the past?
Exactly. No change.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I have no other questions.
No questions.
Great, hearing
I'll
no
make
question.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Father, since it's on my birthday, I'm approving as well.
Having two votes, it's approved, Father. Thank you. The second item on the agenda, thank you, is the subway. Hi, could you please state your name, please, for the record?
My name is Harry Patel. I'm representing DI LLC.
Great, and your application is for an entertainment license? For the TV. Oh, and a new common victuals license, correct. Could you give us a little bit of a background as to what the plans are in terms of what you're doing?
We're building a Subway restaurant, which we already have 2 in the city. And it's just going to be open for submarine sandwiches.
And you run the other 2 as well? And is your plans to continue to operate it like you have the other 2?
Yes.
Great.
I know I've been to the other 2, and it seems like you do a great job, and everyone knows Subway, so I think it's going to be a plus to Northgate. And I have no questions. I'm very familiar with the business, and I have no other questions.
Well, good.
Great. Are there any proponents who want to speak on this issue? Any opponents who want to speak on this issue? Hearing and seeing none, I'll call for a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Good. Second the motion.
Your motion has been approved. Thank you. Communication from the ABCC is an approval for the new all-alcohol license for the Ristorante Ravisi on 306 Revere Street. The following applicants submitted renewal applications for 2013. The common victuals license for Olympia Market, Casablanca, House of Pastry, and Wendy's on 39 Squire Road. A jewelry license for Roshana Jewelry, and a parking lot license for Seaside Parking. So do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second the motion. Approved.
Having 2 approvals, it is passed. 2 later applications in for consideration. Wonderland Ballroom.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, members of the Commission. Attorney Dan Buckley from D'Ambrosio Brown on behalf of Wonderland Ballroom. With respects to the application for a special one-day license for an 18-plus musical event to be held at Wonderland on Saturday, February 23rd from 6 p.m. to midnight. This was a late application, as it's only a few days from now, and I'd like to explain. I know that Wonderland did book a collaboration of DJs that play dance music, and I know it was at these DJs, at their request, that they'd be 18 plus because that is their specific demographic, and 18 to 24. You can see some of the names. I think I'm a little too old for them as well because I don't recognize them. But I did my own due diligence with regards to these DJs, and the dance music that go along the East Coast as West Coast as well. A lot of them are called the UK bass type of dance music. There are a total, I believe, 8 in all, this type of dance music. Wonderland was in front of this commission last month to request a one-day application for an 18-plus event. That took place on February 2nd. It's my understanding that there are no issues. The heightened security measures which were described, and I can certainly go through them again for the commission today, those were in effect, and as a result, no issues came out of that night. Based on the past success of the 18-plus events, they're asking again for another permission to allow 18-plus because of the demographic of this type of music.
Councilor, do you know if any of these DJs have had any issues in the past with respect to other venues?
Sure. I did my own due diligence looking at that because I have not heard of them, but I couldn't find anything. Speaking with the general manager, Melissa, she had found no issues. And again, it's the heightened security measures that would be in place no matter what to avoid any potential issues with regards to 18-plus patrons.
Thanks.
The ballroom has a capacity of 1,400, and it's my understanding that the anticipated guests would be between 800 and 1,000, so smaller than their general events.
And it'll be the same in terms of allowing people in and out? Once they're in, they're in?
That's correct. There would be wristbands and stamps for 21 plus, only one drink per time, and also checking IDs both at the door and at the bar, and only one alcoholic drink at a time, and specifically different cups for alcohol versus non-alcohol, so that could be identified.
Kind of stuff. How does that?
Well, they do have security measures at the door, and I'm not sure if that involves frisking, but I think that would be something that they would look for, anything that they were carrying in. But I'm not sure if there's actual pat frisks, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Certainly, and I know that issue is dealt with the more than 30 security personnel that are roaming around. If they're bringing in, wouldn't be in the particular beverage container that's served at the establishment. That would certainly be an issue that would be notified if someone was using something other than what was provided by Wonderland.
You said 30 security personnel?
There's generally about 30 plus security personnel in addition to police detail.
In addition
and fire.
to police, so they hire their own private security.
They have exactly Wonderland personnel that works both in the outside and inside, and as they at the end of the night, in this case midnight, help in collaboration with Revere Police Detail escort the people out at the end.
Gotcha. Thanks.
I just have one question. You said there's going to be maybe 800 to 1,000.
I've been informed that's the anticipated amount.
Do you have any other events booked for that same evening?
There is a Latin night on the second floor, which is their standard Saturday night event on the second floor. I can tell you with the security measure, what they do is they have security personnel at the doors to identify who is in the main ballroom versus the second floor, and can identify that issue, again, with both the stamp as well as the wristband of who is not 21 years old.
So when you say you have 30 security in place, is that covering both events going on at the same time?
It's my understanding that's what they have on any given night, for the building with the multiple rooms. But it's my understanding that there are only 2 events, one being the main ballroom that would use the majority of the security personnel, and then the smaller room for the Latin night on the second floor.
How many does it usually cover? Are you not involved in that part of it?
I'm not sure. I know it's a standard, I believe. I wouldn't want to speculate and be wrong.
Okay.
I know it has a smaller capacity upstairs.
But there is security there that knows which should be going in what direction. No 18-year-olds are going to be able to get upstairs to that event.
Oh, that's correct, and that's, specifically, that's why they've implemented the both bracelet and stamp, because anyone can remove a bracelet, but it's difficult to add a stamp as well if you go into a place and are 18 plus.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I'm all set.
Hearing no other questions, I'll put the issue up for a
I'll make
motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second the motion.
Approved, thank you. Next meeting for the Licensing Commission. Oh, sorry, correct, yeah, sorry about that. The last item, LNA Corporation doing business as China Roma. We received a late communication from China Roma's representative requesting that we table their application until the March meeting. Having said that, the next meeting, Joan? 20th of March. Next meeting will be on the 20th of March. Thank you.